Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and you have reached the Average Joe Day Trader. Listen, if you haven't watched our past videos, please jump in there and take a look at some of the videos, especially the first video we posted, which talks a lot about the purpose of this channel and the strategy that I use every day in and out as a day trader to make money daily. So first and foremost, guys, if you've been following along, wow, the last 2 days has been pretty intense. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've been recommending specific stocks to you guys for day trading. I only recommend the stocks that I'm personally trading in and out of, but I may share with you the ones that, are important to know about and things that may potentially make you guys more money. Wow. So yesterday was a pretty good upswing morning, a lot of green in the morning. The market was happy, woke up happy, had its coffee, was ready to go. About halfway through the afternoon, that started to change. And we all understand that the whole reason why the market started to come down was because we were waiting for President Trump to talk about these tariffs. And then what happened, if you were watching through President Trump talking about the tariffs and you're watching the S&P 500 and all of the big ones, you saw it going down. Today, we pretty much woke up expecting that there was going to be a huge retest, pullback, whatever you want to call it. We thought the market was going to be in the red this morning, and it really didn't. A lot of the stock market was green this morning. I made money this morning, had a good chance for a lot of other people to make money this morning. And there were certain things that actually happened in the market today. There was some pretty incredible news about Intel that finally hit and took spot. And I'm going to share that with you guys. We'll look at the charts and I'll kind of show you what happened. But to talk a little bit about the news and all the tariff talk, guys, I know there's so much volatility about what's happening in the market. What is my opinion? Not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner, stockbroker. I'm just a retail day trader like you guys are if you're watching this channel. But I'm going to tell you that I didn't kind of believe all the hype about the tariffs. And honestly, when the tariffs were rolled out and you kind of looked at it, you saw that every other country has already been charging us a tariff. I mean, I was shocked to see watching the Rose Garden Conference and seeing that poster board. And I went on actually later to research a little bit deeper. We're like the only country not charging all these other countries to bring their stuff into the United States. So doesn't it seem right that they should pay a tax to bring their stuff in the United States if we're having to pay tax on anything we ship or send into their countries? I don't know, guys. I'm no expert at any of this, but just made sense to me that the tariffs are imposed on countries that are already imposing tariffs on us. And yeah, the stock market's taken a hit from it. They just don't like what Donald Trump's talking about, what he stands for. I will say sometimes I do just kind of wish that he would zip it and let things sort of lie, let your cabinet work and do things behind the scenes that will present themselves the right way. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And anyway, this is, again, all just my opinion. So they're saying basically that stocks have seen the worst wipeout since 2020 with the Trump tariffs in place now. The Dow plunged almost 1,700 points. NASDAQ sank 6%. And honestly, where I live, where I love to trade is in the tech stocks. They did take a beating today. Okay. NVIDIA probably tomorrow will probably be less than $100 a share. And we'll look on the chart to see what it is right now at closing. But I'll be buying into NVIDIA because that's on sale. Great price. Okay. So let's talk about Intel for a second. And I'm going to first read you guys the news. Basically, when TSMC announced that they were going to dump all that money into the United States, build the plant here in the U.S., where they were going to build chips, here in the United States, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company basically bought into the United States to avoid tariffs, right? And Donald Trump said during that announcement that that this company, Taiwan Semiconductor, TSMC, was amazing. It was the best chip maker, and that Intel didn't have anything on TSMC. So Intel kind of phased out a little bit. I mean, they dropped and they just sort of stayed low. And I day trade Intel, but it wasn't moving really much up past a good day trade. Well, now today they put news out that Intel Corp basically signed an agreement, tentatively signed an agreement with TSMC to be part of a joint venture, working with them as U.S. chip makers, and the market reacted extremely well to that news and pumped. And I got an alert on my phone. I have Webull as one of my trading platforms, and I got an alert immediately about a huge price change in Intel, and I jumped right on it. And I was actually in my Discord at that time, and the guys that I was talking to, I said, "Hey guys, Intel, you need to take a look at it quick. Take a look at it quick." And so, anyway, if you don't know Intel, INTC, I just pulled it up on the chart. I want to show you guys real quick what happened. This is the 1 minute. Let's go to the 30 minute, and you just sort of see this right here, this monster spike. Okay, monster green, beautiful candle, $20.95 at the bottom where it opened, and it worked its way all the way up to $22.49. It did bypass $2.50 at one point, and then it retested, and it's back down now. Market closed at $22.43. So guys, even if people got into it and you made, in essence, what did I say it was? $2 or $1.50. I mean, yeah, $2. And that's incredible. So I know a lot of the guys, like I said, that I communicate with every day, they were immediately buying calls and just jumping on top of that, and pretty incredible thing. What else happened in the news? Oil plunged based on the tariffs. OPEC, OPEC was on the move. They were down almost 7% overall in oil. There's so much going on in the news, and so much literally just down and dropping. It's a little bit insane right now. So what's going to happen tomorrow, guys? Friday, April 4th. What is the market going to do? Personally, I think we're going to see some red. Now, if you are a day trader, retail day trader like I am, my opinion, you're going to make money. Okay, I try to make money every red day. The only time I don't make money in a red day is when I miss my exit point on a trade and I bag hold it. And I've told you guys that many times, and it does happen, and it's okay. And I bag hold it because I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to lose that money knowing that this good, strong company that I'm trading in will be back up the next day. Or if it's a Friday, back up on Monday. Okay, and you can see it if you understand, you research, you understand the 30-day trend, you know what the stock's doing, up, down, or indifferent, and you understand the company and what it stands for and everything about it, then don't be afraid to trade it, guys. Just my opinion, but I do, and sometimes I hold. Last couple days, I made good money, and I'll pop up on the screen here real quick. APLD, yesterday, last 2 days, really, that was my main stock that I traded in and out of, and I made good money. Got a couple other things in the burner. I've shared with you guys Palantir. You need to definitely look at Palantir and buy when you're ready. I've been buying it up on the dips. Palantir is one of those stocks that is going to go up no matter what. Palantir right now, and I'm going to pull it up here on the chart. We'll look at it together. Palantir closed at $83.60. Okay, it opened this morning at about $80, $81.25. Okay, any way you look at it, $80, $83, $85, it's on sale. This is a great company. It's on sale. Palantir will be up over $100, probably $125, hopefully sooner than later. Take a look at it. Do your own homework, guys. Research it. Understand what's going on with it. Okay. So stocks for tomorrow. what are we looking at as far as stocks for tomorrow? Let me tell you what I'm going to be looking at. And since we're already in the charts, we're just going to stay here. But one stock that, again, I love to trade in is APLD. Okay. APLD yesterday, the day before, if you're looking at it, of course, I'm looking at a 30-minute chart. If I go to my 1-minute chart, you're going to see here just significant runs. Let me go to auto. Okay. Let's go back. It's today, yesterday, and the day before. Okay. Listen, APLD is going to just about every morning, based on my experience, drop. I don't get in it right away. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but it's going to drop. Market opened at 9:30. By 10:15, it had pretty much settled at a bottom. Understand your candlesticks, learn how to read candlesticks. At that point, good entry point, $5.45. And it literally ran up on its first run up all the way up to $6.14, guys. Okay. And I made money in it, and I will show that to you. I'm going to pop it up on the screen right here. Next day, APLD, same thing. Look, guys, had a really clean pre-market, stayed up. It's sort of hard to see, but it had a bit of a drop down right here. And then what did it do? Market opens 9:30, opened up at $5.80, and you literally rode this wave all day long. You stay in it, you have patience, and if you made it all the way to here, $6.43, guys. Okay, I made money. I actually made $200 something. Look right here, putting it right here. Okay. Anyway, so what are we looking at for tomorrow? First thing, I told you guys about it yesterday. Wolf, WULF, Wolf. Okay. TeraWulf Incorporated. Good stock, low dollar value, cost per share. If you want to get into a stock and make some money, number one, I say it over and over again, you have to understand your candlestick patterns and what the candles are doing. Okay. If you look at this from a perspective of 5-minute chart, okay, today, a little bit of a rough go. Let me unwiden it, but an opportunity to make money right here, bottomed out, $2.65, ride it to the top, $2.71, chance to make money there. Again, low share cost. So you could buy, depending on your account, you could buy 2,000 shares, and 10 cents is a pretty awesome increase, pretty awesome profit. Okay. So WULF, I will be taking a look at that tomorrow. Okay. Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company today, you could say literally bombed. I wasn't in Ford Motor Company. I didn't even want to look at Ford Motor Company. But I think tomorrow they may have a bit of a rally up. Okay. So keep an eye on it, because the previous day they had a beautiful, beautiful run all the way to the top. And overnight, it slowly progressed back down. So take a look at Ford Motor Company. Okay. Another one I want you guys to take a look at is, where is it? It's not on my watch list. SoundHound. SoundHound, guys. This stock performed very well today. Very well. I made good money in SoundHound today. Opened up at $7.86. Rode up. If you read the candles right, you would have jumped out about here, $8.26. And then you had a second opportunity to get back in, $8.09, and ride it literally just about all the way up to $8.45. Big, good money, clean money. Closed at $8.30, down a little bit on post market, but keep an eye on SoundHound. All right, guys, listen, those are the stocks I'm going to be playing in. Thank you so much for coming and watching the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, so that every time I upload a video, you'll be notified of it. And guys, the whole purpose is to try to get rich together. I'm just sharing what the best trade stakes are, best day trade stocks are, in my opinion. Cannot talk today. Whew. Best day trade stocks are today. For tomorrow, I'm in them. So join me for another episode tomorrow. Will be Friday after market closes. I'll have a video out there over the weekend. I'll do some analysis and I will share with you what I will be looking at come market open Monday morning. But anyway, guys, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Peace.